will join us in a minute. So we can call the meeting to order and take the roll now. Corky, would you like to formally call the meeting to order?
Thank you, Wendy. We'll call this meeting to order. And who's here? Ken.
Ken is here on the road.
All right.
Thanks for running the meeting for me.
Sure. Yeah, you're quite welcome. Although I'm off to a really good start here too. Yeah. Who else do we have? Nikki.
Nikki Schultz here.
All right. Kristen.
Oh, we've got Kenzie's not on yet.
Okay.
Darian indicated he would not be able to join us. He's on vacation.
All right.
And you are present.
And I'm present. So that's three of us.
And here comes Kenzie. So you have 4 board members present. And then I have the language to go into executive session. What I plan to do is send y'all to a breakout room. Then when you are ready to come out and address the Business Oregon grant contract resolution, then we will be waiting here for you.
Great. Thanks. Then with no further ado, the board will meet in executive session to discuss employee performance under ORS 192.6602I.
And I'm just going to
Fine with the board. It's my understanding you want me in part of this conversation anyway in the breakout room, and then you can decide whether you want me to stay or go. Correct?
So you should see an invitation to join a breakout room.
Okay.
And that is correct, Jim.
And Lori, you weren't going to join, is that correct?
That's correct. I'm
Okay.
not joining.
I'm going to pause the recording.
Those projects. Thank you, Wendy. Those
Sorry.
projects include the gate tower, the animal burrows in our levee, and the 2 tall levee section just outside of campus where I am today. The grant amount is $800,000, and that amount of funding should get us to about 60% drawings and the ability to move into construction, bidding, or close. So this is a series of grants that we've received from the state. Again, this provides $800,000, and the authorization you were making allows Ken to sign the contract with Business Oregon to accept the funds.
Do you need a motion?
Need a motion? I think there's one in your packet. I don't have it in front of me, but I think
Basically a motion to adopt resolution 2023-0801. But there's additional language if you care to read more of it and be more specific.
that would be sufficient.
I move to adopt resolution 2023-0801.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor of adopting 2023-0801, say aye.
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 Anybody opposed? And I skipped right past discussion. Do we have any discussion? We got a full 3 minutes left. All right. I think we're good. Thank you, folks.
So the last thing I'll close with, which is also good news, is we have some muckety mucks from the Office of Management and Budget and the Corps of Engineers here today, and they're touring some of our facilities with a financial eye and looking at what we're protecting and so on. And so we're pretty excited. We believe that a lot of this interest from the senior folks back in DC is tied to the US-Canada Treaty, and the investments in our system help bolster the United States position in those treaty negotiations. So you're part of a big international effort here, if you know it or not.
Well, I am really glad that you're keeping OMB happy. That's always important, but also it's really good to hear that the international treaty is still a hot topic. Every now and then I get worried that it just got forgotten.
No, they're still working on it. So, anyway, thank you for your support of accepting money from the state. I do want to give Colin a shout out. He and our contract lobbyist, Mark Landauer, and others have done a great job working with Business Oregon and the legislature to refill that levy grant fund. And as you know, many of the districts have been beneficiaries of it. In fact, all of them have. And I think it's testimony to the support the state has for helping us protect the community. So we're excited about it.
Thank you, Jim. Any other items to bring up?
I'm curious, what is everyone's schedule like on Tuesday, September 19th in the afternoon? For a possible reschedule of the September format.
And just for context, Corky, on the urban board, many of you are going to be asked to give us the okay to pursue legislative modifications on the revenue options. And we thought it might be Penn 1 said, well, we should have a discussion at Penn 1 to provide direction to our board member. And that made us think, oh, maybe all the boards may want that. So we're looking at trying to do it in the format just before the urban meeting. I have some fear about it, but we should probably do it.
I have a bigger fear of people getting surprised and starting to ask silly questions. So yeah, bring it on.
So that's the objective. That's the business need.
I'm currently free on the 19th.
I'm free on the 19th.
Thanks, Corky.
And I will be on vacation without cell service, so your other noble staff will support you.
Are you gonna, Wendy, are you gonna send out a calendar invite?
I will.
Okay, great. All right.
We're still deciding whether to make that change, but it's like
we're still inquiring.
Great. All right, thanks, folks. Anything else?
Thank you for all your work on the HR stuff. I regret that I contributed to your need to work on it. I look forward to your feedback and learning how I can improve and support you better. So I'm grateful to all of you for your time and commitment.
You're buying the beer when we get together, right?
You bet.
All right, deal. Thanks, everybody. I think we're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks, Corky. Thanks, everyone.